through bad handling at different times. Otherwise, we all thought the score could have been considerably higher. And there's the
hard high tackle. The referee says play on. Burke, Hansard, Khan. Oh, bad pass. Oh, there's somebody been caught by the jersey and swung to the ground. Let's see that again, but I don't think there was any stiff arm involved in that. Here's Khan unloading it forward. That was Glossop. I think he was caught by the jumper.
Through the second half at Cumberland Oval in the home and away rounds, and they won at 16-14, would you believe? You'll remember that one. That was their most glorious, I think, club round of the season. A beautiful game of rugby league, and anything's going to happen. Well, there's a spear tackle that's been affected on Langdon by
Robinson and who's the Western Suburbs player? Corsi. Rodriguez says, the hell with that, let's get on with the football. Back to that bit of action in a moment. Ray Brown, back to Hayward. Oh, they not going on with this head-butting business. Well, this is stupid. This is stupid.
And the tap free has been taken, and running it up is Whitmore, the front row forward partner to Greg Beavers, and another penalty. Closed fist in the tackle. The penalty. Brisbane setting up their attack on both sides. Lindenberg to Des Morris. There's a punch up in the back play as Lindenberg goes towards the line and gives the pass back to Stephen Edge for St George. And still this flare-up continues. It's been quelled now. George 10-5, and we're at the 8th minute of the third quarter. Ready, restarting. Down to Des Morris. Well in the running for the National Panasonic and Electronic Sales and Rentals man of the match.
That's the half-time break. And, well, in a minute, Johnny Lang, and there's a nasty altercation started here. Nasty altercation. Johnny Lang and a New South Wales player were involved in something just as the hoodoo went.
Again.
Jay Hoffman. And he gets short thrift and a punch thrown there by Brigginshaw. The referee, Mr. Ward, quickly moves in and suggests that have about 6 metres there. Queensland backslining pretty deep, but it goes to Peter Apps, takes it up. May have wished he didn't after the sorting out he got there from two of them, but they've been penalised again for failing to let him to his feet.
Centre of the field, and Graham Eadie takes it up with Larry Corowa in support. Barents takes Eadie, and there was a swinging arm on that tackle from Watkinson.
But Great Britain very slow to get up to Eadie, weren't they?
And so David Ward gives Graham Eadie a stiff right, and a penalty goes to Australia.
Never ever looked at any stage of crossing the Australian line, and then suddenly in the space of 10 or 11 minutes in this second half, they've come up with 2 3-pointers, 17 points to 14, and we've got a fisticuff going on in the middle of the field. This is now a traditional Australia-Great Britain test match.
By Benfield. Gary Hughes, and that's the second row forward, folks, and there's going to be a penalty. Spears.
A funny place as far as wins are concerned.
It seems to gust up and do some very funny things, doesn't it, Keith Barnes?
Yes, it certainly does, but that was a bad mistake there by Casey with Rodonicus. He came in, and if it's on replay, you can probably pick it out for yourself what exactly happened, but that only compounds the situation where Fairburn feigned to find the line, doesn't it?
Well, there it is on replay. Ward tackled low by Peponis, and here's Ward. Let's see that on the replay if we can. Craig Young's the man called out. Here's the replay of it. Oh, gee, I didn't see that when it happened first up. Now, Rodonicus. That's Cronin. One-handed pass, back to Price. Oh! Referee Ward giving the penalty to Australia. And back chatting. Gets a kick in straight to Terry Fay. Oh, coming in late, Casey. 5 points needed to become the highest point scoring side. And can Mick Cronin reach his 13 required to break the Lewis Jones record? He's 5 away from it now.
And let's not forget there's $100 a point incentive too.
Price again. Penalty to Australia. Rodonicus getting in for his tuppence worth. Punches are thrown. Nichols is firmly entangled in the middle of this. As players separate that. Rodonicus feeding it. Penalty, Great Britain. Rodonicus and Redfern. And so the test match again comes to a rather abrupt halt. Picked up by Cronin. The attack jolted. Got his pass away, Cronin, to Rodonicus. The little man's inside the quarter, back to Price. And a punch went in there. Price is in agony there as he plays that ball. Rodonicus, Thompson, Rogers. Bit of a jostle up between Ward and Rogers. Bit of headbutting, it looks like. Ray Price, Thompson, Rodonicus. Penalty to Australia. Well, here it is. The chance for 2 more. Nichols, Holmes, Woods, away from Cronin, taken by Thompson. Oh, Woods, by gee, he's come under the microscope.
I can't work it out how he's still on the field, to be honest.
Back on the boil there. Very clever ball user is young Greg Cox. Pearce, Neen, carrying it one-handed. Basketball to Rogers. Rogers evades one. Unloads it beautifully after Rick Burke. He's gone up the sideline, comes back in field as a good winger should. Steve Mortimer is going to be penalised for dropping the elbows on top of Rick Burke.
Gordon, 1 try this season. Loose forward, Dave Hull. Aye. Oh well, the referee is there, and they're now stepping in to, I said it could develop, Jim Fairhurst and Dave Hull.